Hello everyone, I hope that you all are doing well today. Today we're going to be working outside because we got dirt. We're going to be putting together the raised garden bed, and so I'm going to go to Mom's and get that together, and then hopefully it'll be quick and easy to put together, and then we'll start filling it up with some dirt and getting some things planted today. Oh, and Buddy's over at Nana's. And so we'll check on Buddy here in a little while, but he's at Nana's while I get all of this going. All right, there's supposed to be 2 in here, and it's pretty heavy. Oh, some assembly required. Oh, good, it comes with some gloves. Oh, those are heavy. So this is what they look like once it's put together. There's not really much to the directions. So I'm going to have to go get a screwdriver. There's not really any direction, just pictures. So no directions. And I think you start off this way. And the bolt goes on the outside. And the nut goes on the inside. Try not to lose the bolt because it's falling in the grass. So these are only 1 foot tall. And I've watched a lot of videos where people do like their raised garden beds, and they do a lot of filler, like with leaves and limbs and things like that. But I watched a guy on a YouTube video who recommended that if your garden bed was only like a foot tall, that not to use any fillers. And so my plan is, oh, that tightens up easy. So my plan is just to put like a cardboard at the very bottom, and then just fill. We got topsoil, and then I got some like compost soil that's made for raised garden beds. And so that's what we got going on. And I don't guess there's a difference between top and bottom. Let's see, am I supposed to take the plastic off? It didn't say to take the plastic off. But we're probably supposed to do that. After I get it screwed in. It makes it look a lot prettier without the plastic on here. So it looks like these beds are going to be pretty small. So this year is going to be our trial and error year, since I've never done this before. And then if we have success at this kind of setup, then maybe we can add to it next year. Alright, I think now we're going to start building on the other side. Because according to the drawing, it's 3 of the long ones. So now we're going to put 3 long ones here. So far, this is pretty simple. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to need to do... I cut myself. Oh, you do 3 of the round ones. So, I cut my finger. I guess I need to go put on a Band-Aid and then wear the gloves. Alright, put on a Band-Aid. I've had my tetanus shot. I cut my finger in November. And they had to glue it and they gave me a tetanus shot. Alright, after much discussion with Mom on the placement of the raised garden beds, I know that wherever we're going to put it, that it's going to be staying there. There's no like maneuvering it around across the property. And so we feel like with the sun, and this area here is not completely flat but mostly flat, we're going to put it right here. So that kit, it come with 2, and I'm trying to think how much I paid for that. I think it was like around $120, and I got it from Best Buy, and I probably got it like within a week of ordering it, so the delivery was pretty quick. So the next step we have to do is, this is like a leather guard that goes around it, and I guess they just expect you to figure it out because it just comes with pictures on the direction. So I guess you just tack it along, put it on here, and just go around. So that seems pretty simple. So I'll do that with both of them, which I think that'll be good while you're leaning over and working in your bed, that you have this rubber here to protect you, and it probably won't be as hot, you know, on your skin because of the metal. And then it comes with anchors and these anchors here. And then the next thing to do after I do this is just I'm going to put cardboard in it and then fill it with dirt. And then I also got some compost soil too. Alright, so I'm going to put this around it and then we'll just keep on moving on. I think that's probably good. I'm going to do the same with the other one. So I got them both hammered in. So the next step, we're going to put some cardboard at the bottom. And this here is what my rug come in. And I hadn't thrown it away yet, so I thought, well, this would be perfect for this project. Put some cardboard in here. Grass from growing up in here. All this is going to be covered with dirt. Alright, I got cardboard in both the raised garden beds. So the next thing I'm going to do is get the ATV and shovel dirt in the ATV, and then the back of it lifts up, and so it can lift or fall. It can fall into the raised garden bed. So that is the next step. Got my shovel here. And so we'll see how far we get. I'm getting pretty tired. It is 4:30 right now. So we'll just see how far I can get. And then what I don't get done today, we'll finish it up hopefully tomorrow. Here's the end result with the cardboard. Shovel dirt in here, and then this raises up.
I look out across the water.
Some of these pieces are pretty chunky.
But in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time
we got one raised bed almost full, and then I got the organic raised bed soil over there that I'm going to add to this, and I still got the other one to do, but we're going to call it a day. It's almost 6 o'clock or 5:40, so I'm going to call it a day, and then we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Say, we'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Buddy, say we'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna go in, I'm gonna shower and get something to eat. All right, see you tomorrow. It is the next day and both beds are filled with dirt. And so I got some organic raised bed soil, so I'm going to put that on top and get that spread around, and then we'll start planting things. And so I'm glad that this job is over, because it was a big job and very laboring. And so now I'm just going to get my gloves on, pour some of this in here, and just kind of mix it around with the topsoil. And we had this dirt delivered, and it's got like clumps and stuff in it, so hopefully as time goes on and it rains and things like that, that will break up. Because I did try to break it up with my hand, and it was just too hard to do that. I really didn't know how many bags it would take. Let's see, this one here is already opened. If we don't use all the bags that I got, then we'll find other uses for it. And today's a pretty day. It's cloudy. It looks like it may rain, but no rain in the forecast. I went to Lowe's yesterday to pick up some things, and there was a lot of people there. Everybody's getting spring fever. So Mom, she was a lot of help in helping me get this dirt in. Lots of help. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for helping me. If she didn't help me, I'd still be doing it. Alright, so I think the next thing we're gonna do is, I have seen in a YouTube video, that's how we get all of our info. It's a great resource for us, is to plant marigolds in your garden beds to help like repel some insects. I don't know if it's like any particular insects or not. So I think we'll do that first. So while I was at Lowe's, I picked up some some marigolds. Alright, I think next what we're gonna do is bell pepper. You remember back in November, I planted some seeds in the let pot and it grew. One of the bell peppers survived. So, I'm going to, look how big it's gotten. And I'm not really sure like what kind of bell peppers this is gonna produce. So it'll be a surprise. I don't know if it'll be orange. If it be the orange, red, yellow. So it has finally come time where we can plant it in our raised garden bed. How exciting is that? And so while I was at Lowe's, I picked up I really like bell pepper. They're good for like, put them in salads, fajitas. They're just good for all kinds of stuff. You can put them in like chilies and so while I was at Lowe's, here is an orange bell pepper, which I think orange is my favorite. So this is an orange one. And then I got a green one. And then plus the placement with the flower beds here, it'll be easy for me to water. Alright, next I think we'll do, this is the basil that we grew in the let pot. So I think we'll plant a basil here. And I ordered some sweet potatoes, but they're white sweet potatoes. So they'll be coming in soon. I'm not sure, I don't think that was deep enough. There. Okay, these are cucumbers that I grew, started in the let pot. So I'm going to plant these. Alright, so I'm going to continue planting. I'm going to go get the strawberries and get those transplanted into the garden bed. And then I'll show you like the finished product whenever I'm done planting everything. To give you an idea to the proximity of the garden beds to the tiny house. So there's the tiny house and there's the garden beds. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Well, that concludes this video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss a notification. And don't forget to share and hype the video also. And we hope that you go out and you make it a blessed day. God bless, you be safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, we'll see you on the next one. Yep. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. You ready? You ready to go in? Uh-uh.